Welcome to the CAD Builder video tutorial series. In this video, we will take a look at the framed construction method and how it affects the cabinet frame settings within CAD Builder. We will review the options and behaviors of each of these settings in order to understand how they affect cabinet builds. Let's start with the first item in construction options under General in the frame section, which is the frame thickness. The default frame thickness sets the expected material nominal thickness, usually at 3/4 inch. Then we begin filling in the default width of every frame part, starting off with the top rail. Note that these settings can benefit from construction style overrides just like any other construction options. So, for instance, the default construction style can be set to 1.5 inches, and you can then go to the wall and tall cabinet overrides to set them to 3 inches to leave room for the crown molding. Follow suit with the bottom rail width and the end style widths. Note that these default widths can be changed for a specific cabinet within its wireframe editor. For example, if we set the end style to 1.5 inches and a cabinet is next to a wall, you can go within the style's attributes and increase its width without affecting the rest of the cabinet by using the extend style parameter. Or you can have the frame increase in size directly within the cabinet by increasing its part size. Going back to the construction methods, extend end style to floor can make such that when you have a full side panel with no notch or separate toe, then the associated style is automatically brought to the floor. For example, if we set this to yes, and we take this cabinet's left side and set it to be a full side panel in the toe kick parts, then the end style is automatically extended without manually adjusting its bottom extension parameter. End style on angle end sets whether the diagonal corners end stiles are mitered down to be in line with the case or left as full edges. Mid-rail width sets the mid-rail's default widths, whereas mid-style can be set to different widths contingent on the number of hinges it has. Next, there is a subsection dedicated to blind corner cabinets frames. Frame in blind cabinets determines whether the blind portion gets a frame or not. Width of mid-stile separating blind part sets the width of the mid-stile dividing the blind side from the visible. This is usually made thicker than the standard. And lastly, width of end stile on blind part determines the width of the end stile on the blind side if the blind side frame is enabled. Now you can see how the options and settings regarding the frame can affect the cabinet within the framed construction method. CAD Builder makes it simple to adjust these to your preference for your specific cabinet build requirements. Thank you for watching. To view additional video tutorials, please visit www.cadbuildersoftware.com/training.